Legitimate episode 1 of the LGM Boys Podcast. Are we finally here?
No, this could be another test.
Question mark?
We've been testing the sound. We shot a little doodah interviewing Diego to give you guys a little introduction, and I think we're here, boys. And this is good. So this will be a little test. Kyle just opened up a gum wrapper away from the mic. I think it's going to be good.
I was just about to say, you're pulling a Steven already.
Right.
Well,
Starting off strong.
I already forgot about my mic.
Yeah, he wasn't talking into the mic, everybody.
It was over here.
We tried to do a podcast 2 years ago, you guys, and this boy Steven was legitimately would not put the bag of almonds or pistachios.
It was almonds.
It was almonds.
Smokehouse almonds.
Would not put the bag of almonds down. He's over here digging in the bag while we're talking. It's like, dude, you could clearly hear every single thing you're doing.
I had it down here. I thought you wouldn't be able to hear it.
That was the first episode, what? Like 4 years ago, too.
I said 2 just a moment ago. So
I
17
ruined the podcast for us all.
And then it took us 4 years to come back.
And
Yeah,
now
we're
look
here.
at it. We're bigger and better than ever.
and
We're
here
paying
stronger.
taxes. We're doing great.
I did it right. I think I did something accidentally right here.
and here we are.
Who's paying taxes?
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to drop a fat check on taxes today.
We've had multiple day discussions regarding what we're even going to talk about, and I say the more controversial, the better.
Serious
what do we
talk.
get accused of on a daily basis? Oh, yeah. Gay baiting.
We get accused of being master gay baiters, and I don't know that is truthful and honest. And I genuinely, this is for real from my heart, would like to get to the bottom of it. I'm telling you guys right now, it's brought up in every video, and I'm not getting into it in the comment section.
There's TMI in the
There's
comments.
no
dude.
winning going back and forth in the comment section where you're limited to some characters, and I'm not dealing with it. So let's open up the floor for discussion, because I've got 2 or 3 years worth of thoughts build up on this topic of gay baiting and whether our content is gay baiting.
The question, though, is what is gay baiting?
That's a good question.
What is gay baiting?
So
in
here
general?
I'll open the discussion with my opening thoughts.
So let's start off. We are all straight men, right?
Yeah.
That we post content, and we are very, I don't even know the correct word.
we don't
comfortable.
with
each
each do not adhere
Yeah.
to antiquated ass social norms as far as I'm concerned for heterosexual males.
Mm-hmm. So from my understanding, yesterday, my fiance, one of her best friends, his name is Lance, and he is gay. I was talking to him, and I was like, "Hey, like I think for our first episode, we're gonna kind of discuss the topic of gay baiting. You know, he watches our content.
Yeah,
Oh, he really do be.
Time out. You can bet your sweet little ass he watches
And
our
I
content.
was just briefly running it down with him, and he said he thinks we are for sure not gay baiting. That we happen to be good looking men who are comfortable with each other, who aren't adhering to the standard heterosexual norms for men, and
Because fuck heteronormativity.
right. And it's like the things we do with each other, we do those with each other because we've been friends for so long. We're so comfortable with each other. Like, all right, we might do that with random fucking people. But
It is our sense of humor.
yeah, it is our sense of humor. Just be funny and
One of our senses of humor.
And this is, I have a thought of that, Kyle. I think that because that's a one-on-one IRL discussion with somebody, you can't be an asshole, dick, douchebag in real life. It's much harder. I mean, even if he did think it was gay baiting, he would be nice and be like, yeah, and then you're pushing the boundary. But he didn't. I think that's most of the people, they just say it in the comment section to throw it out there, throw out accusations, but you would never talk to somebody like that in real life.
I'm open to the idea of having a discussion with somebody who thinks that we are gay baiting, or somebody that can explain it better. Because obviously we are who we are, and have just learned in the past couple of years this whole kind of scene. And so having a discussion with somebody to discuss, what they think gay baiting is, and how it portrays to our content.
I have something I want to get off my chest just real quick. I had no idea gay baiting was a thing until I was accused of it. I never even heard of it, nor have thought about baiting anybody in other than the general public.
General public baiting.
Attention in general, because that's where the money goes. Money follows the attention.
But the thing is you're also an idiot like us. So was it because
That's
you're
true.
an idiot and
We are
didn't know,
fucking
or
stupid.
just like...
It's because I'm stupid. I also didn't know what OnlyFans was either until people were yelling at me to make one.
So for us, you guys, I've had this discussion until we never had this discussion until we started getting called out in the comments for gay baiting. But we never once were like, all right, let's make this content to get gay people to watch our content. It's always been, how do we try to be our truest selves, incorporate our actual, what we find funny, and do our true personalities into our content, so we don't have to put on an act, so we don't have to fake it, so it can be sustainable.
Mm-hmm.
So being our true selves, how do we use that to gain notoriety and attention? Of course, if you are posting stuff online, it's for attention. You want other people to see it. That's why you're posting. If you didn't want other people to see it, you wouldn't post it. So say they're just doing this for attention, Yes.
Can I say what brought all of this on real quick?
Of course.
The infamous comment.
Which one?
I just know it's pink.
Is that what brought this on?
That's when we started making we started interacting and making all these dumb, funny videos.
So So the attention brought the gay baiting, not the gay baiting bringing the attention. That is exactly what happened. When we started making the content that we wanted to make, gay guys started watching it, and that's who liked it. So it wasn't that we were gay baiting and that's what got the attention of gay people. It was we made the content we wanted. We started interacting in the comments. We're like, wait, this is all gay dudes. Fuck yeah. And then, of course.
It was so funny.
And it's so funny. Gay people, they got the funniest comments. You homies out there talking about, oh, I just know it's pink.
We were dying for days laughing.
Yeah,
about
that
this
was
shit.
brand new to us. And we were like, literally could not stop laughing because we're new to the whole community. We're new to the whole let's make content and start getting attention online. We're new to any sort of attention. And not only that, there was one on the Dory video that I couldn't stop laughing at. Oh, what to say? That recoil finna make me act up. It's so funny. And it's like, yeah, these are the people I'm trying to engage with. The funniest people. Yeah. There's
anybody who shares the humor, no matter what it is that makes us laugh. Yeah.
And we don't know who you are on the other side of the keyboard. You could be a 90-year-old conservative white woman. If you're saying funny shit and you think our content is funny, yeah, fuck yeah, that's what it is. It has nothing to do with gay, straight, black, white. It has nothing to do with any race.
That's a very good point, because I'm not gonna lie. I don't go through when I'm doing comments on videos when there's hundreds of comments. I'm not looking at profile pictures. I'm not reading names. I'm reading what's said and replying to it. I don't know if it's
funny. It's funny.
I don't know if it's a boy, girl, human, what species. I don't know. I'm just commenting.
And we just had one the other day. They asked if I was single, and people in the comments were answering, and it looked like a dude because the username was Josh something, and the profile picture was a guy. And they said, no, he's got a wife and kids, which I don't have a wife, by the way. But he said he's got a kid, and Josh said, oh, perfect. I've always wanted to be a stepmom. So good. We're fucking. For the record, me making the attention, if I do any sort of sexy content, this is not joking. So I started making TikToks and stuff. I was single as a dingle. So I started making content.
Single as a Pringle.
Of course, being a single young man, single straight young man, I'm trying to attract the attention of girls, right? I had no clue. Like if I do anything.
Well, hold on. Do you like girls?
Well, hold on. Yes, I do. If there's anything that I've made that was like sexy or like pushing the envelope or trying to be thirst trappy, that was for girls. 100%. I didn't even think, oh, gay guys will find this attractive until that's who started commenting and I started engaging within the comments. And I just don't care. Like as secure and comfortable in my sexuality, it literally doesn't bother me.
It's always been the case. All he cares about is attention. He just it doesn't matter who. It'll be a dog.
Girls.
It doesn't matter. He wants the attention.
Since we've gotten famous, and Steven's the most famous, most well known, Chase has been lacking on the attention.
Yeah, and he doesn't like
true
that
at all.
You don't like him being the main character.
I don't care. It doesn't bother me one bit. This is news to me that you guys are saying this.
I'm only saying this because you've made comments about it.
Oh, did he? Hold on.
Jokingly.
Where's the tea at? Pour the tea.
Yeah, fill us in.
Put it in that cup.
Put it in the cup.
In the butt?
Put it in my butt.
No, I don't mind. Steven's getting the attention he deserves. He put in. I would never dare to put a number on it.
I think it was
100 times more work than I do. So yeah, I don't.
That's probably
I'm getting.
it.
I honestly feel like I'm already getting more out of how much work I put in, which is like this much. I'm already getting more back than that. So I'm not even tripping.
Well, that was going to lead into a story I don't think I can tell on this podcast. So we'll just skip right over that.
We'll bring that back.
We'll bring it back in September 3rd-ish.
So literally the opposite for me in the content that I was making was the opposite of gay baiting. I was trying to get the attention of girls.
Yeah.
If anybody, if I would do anything sexy or thirst trappy, it was like, oh, get a girl's attention. I didn't know until after the fact that it would be mostly guys. So it was literally in my heart and in my intentions, the opposite of gay baiting.
In regards to
it's
that.
hard to to distinguish that, and because like we can say, like, I'll sit here and say what we're filming. We've been doing this since we were kids, like 6th grade. With
Shenanigans.
These kind of shenanigans,
Pure
like
sexual shenanigans with each other.
behind this camera, not filming it.
If those videos were any type of quality, we would be posting those and showing you guys. But they're all dog shit,
Flip phone camera,
pixelated, old Snapchat
Shot with a
videos,
potato.
or else we would be posting that too.
recorded on a pencil sharpener.
Recorded on a brick.
yeah, and so I think it's it's hard. I skipped right over that.
I noticed. I thought I wasn't going to get the attention it deserved.
I was trying to figure out what you said after I said brick, and then it hit me
And
like
just-
a ton of bricks, and then it was a fucking pencil
And just so
sharpener.
you know,
Oh,
not
almost hit
electric
him.
one. I'm thinking a hand crank. You ever try to record a video on a hand crank pencil sharpener?
I
God damn it.
completely missed that.
God damn it.
Yeah.
That goes to
Restarting.
show how slow I am. I think that was 3 seconds, maybe even more, that passed before I realized what he said.
Sweaty and musty.
Look at this scar on this man.
You guys, look at this shit.
Zoom in now.
Now.
Hang on.
Chase, don't move while we zoom in. And you're ruining the shot. Okay, wait, you're ruining it again?
I have a scar. You guys, I went and had my doctor's appointment today. We'll get back to gay baiting after this.
I did want to add on to what Kyle was saying, but I don't remember what it was. So
Well, then
Well,
don't
don't
interrupt
interrupt.
me until you fucking.
I know what I wanted to
Oh,
say.
hold on.
I know what I wanted to say, but
Never mind. You're
I'll
good.
bring it back up later.
So I went to the doctor's appointment today. It was 2 weeks since my surgery. 2 weeks since I got my left clavicular shaft
All fucked up.
all fucked up. It was 3 parts. It was doing this number, west side. I don't know what it was doing. My clavicle was not supposed to be doing. It's supposed to be straight like this.
His caviar.
And it was as straight as I am, which is questionably straight, not all the way straight. I don't know what's going on. That's not gay baiting. I'm seriously just confused. But I had to they put a paper plate and some drywall screws into my, it's a metal plate and some screws.
Paper mache.
I'll show you guys in a TikTok or something the X-ray, but it's metal and 9 screws. It looks gnarly.
It looks like a comb.
It does
It
look
looks
like a comb with
yeah.
teeth hanging out like this. But
With 2 broken, bent comb pieces, teeth.
yep, there's 2 errant screws in there that look like they
They
just got
shouldn't be
forgotten.
there.
No, they're those 2 got caught in a nap, and a hair nap, and then
Put a knot in the bone. You know how like trees have the knots?
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Or the 2x4s have the knots and it's hard to screw into.
Those ones are way tougher. I know
Too
because
much narrow.
I used to chop wood with Chase whenever his dad couldn't do it, so we had to do it.
Hey, he only
Because
had
of
one
what
hand,
reason? Yep.
and now he's dead.
Now he's a deadbeat
I was
dad.
about to ask, was that he couldn't help because he was dead? Or?
Yeah, he was a dead dad.
Oh.
Because he was deadbeat
Fuck.
dad.
All right. Fuck.
Back to gay baiting. I seriously want to know. So for anybody in the comments who has seen our content, if you happen to see this video, if you genuinely think we're gay baiting, I want to know, because I'm not even joking. I'm not above changing, learning, growing.
Mm-hmm.
My heart is in a place where if I'm doing something wrong, I'm literally a village idiot. This is not a joke and it's not a cop out. I just may not. I have learned and I have gone through enough situations in my life where I think about stuff a certain way and I think I'm doing the right thing. Somebody hits me with a new piece of information. I'm like, oh yeah, that's so fucking obvious. I'm sorry. I didn't even think about it that way. So I do want to learn and grow. If you think it's gay baiting, let us know. To me, it's like Steven always says, it's general public baiting. It is, we are trying to get attention. This is how we make our living, by getting attention, capturing attention. If it happens to be from gay people, yeah, what do you mean?
Because there is something I want to wipe off my chest. A lot of our viral videos are, it's full of like gay guys commenting and interacting and being funny on there. However,
Nice
one of
shot.
my recent ones that hit like over 4 million was, the video wasn't about my butt, but my butt was featured in the video, and it was nothing but ladies, older ladies, hundreds. The comments were getting hundreds of thousands of likes, I think, and it was all women talking about the butt.
Right. I think
Where's
it's
the
just,
gay betting there?
Yeah. I think if
You're women baiting.
we're just,
But the point is, it's general public baiting, not gay baiting. So
We
everybody
want all
can
the
enjoy
attention our
cheeks.
ego needs it, and our ego needs to be stroked off by
And
everybody.
Well said.
And though, because like this is outside looking in. You guys have been doing this. Remember our Facebook videos, Stephen Lee? Like,
Great video.
We weren't trying to hit that demographic, and we just happened to, and that was moving videos. And now at this point,
Yeah.
it's like the only thing that doesn't make sense is you guys don't pose and say and hide anything. You got kids. We know you got kids. You got a
Mhm.
girl, right?
I
have-
got a fiance.
I have a whole page dedicated
Fiancé?
to my family.
that's more
that
famous than we
has-
are.
That's true.
1.2 million followers, so I don't think I'm hiding it from anybody.
Well, like it's
Well,
2
there's-
seconds of looking onto somebody's page to see this other stuff.
I-
I think people see
I
one
tag-
video and say
From-
that's gay baiting.
I
From my-
tag my family page in every single video I make.
From
Oh,
my
starting
conversation with
recently.
Lance
On OnlyFans?
yesterday, he was explaining to me that gay baiting, because he said he has been gay baited, is a straight male who acts gay, says he's gay, and then hides his regular life. He said
Right.
he's been gay baited by a guy who has a wife and kids and acts gay and says he's gay, and then it turns out he's straight and he has hidden his whole life. Whereas
In videos, or what are you talking about?
That
I don't know, talking to him or what. I didn't get
Oh,
like, super
like on
in-depth.
some grinder stuff, like they're talking.
I don't even
trying
think
to
that's
hook up.
necessarily
Okay.
gay. That dude is literally bisexual, has chosen the life of having a wife and kids. I mean, I can see the argument, but that dude is just trying to play him. He is gay. You wouldn't be talking to a guy one-on-one for no attention. This is just one-on-one talking to a guy trying to hook up, whatever it may be, trying to cheat on your wife for gay baiting.
That's
That's
just
like
more
you're
so
just
taking
gay and you want to hook up with a guy. You want to cheat on your wife with a guy
Yeah.
and keep it a secret.
You're
Well,
just
maybe
taking
I
advantage
can't
of 'em.
remember the exact details of what he said, but he said he has been gay baited before, and essentially it's he thinks that it's a straight man who hides his straight identity and for the profit or to get money or to get something
Or to
out
get
of
booty.
that. And whereas us, we're very open about our private lives. Like you have a kid, you have kids. I have a fiance, you have a kid and a wife.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
And we've never not said. Can you imagine the kind of trash bags we'd be if if somebody said, "Don't you have a kid and wife?" And we were like, we've never once even said
No,
anything.
anytime anyone who's asked in the comments all the time, like,
I've had my daughter.
are
in
they
videos.
gay? Are you gay? Blah blah blah. Say no, we're straight. We answer truthfully, answer honestly. But we're in this like kind of weird dynamic where on one side we have people say that we're gay baiting because we're straight men acting a certain type of way, and on the far other side there are people that would say that we're gay because of the way that we act.
Yeah.
So it's like we're kind of in this like little middle ground of trying to
Little
navigate
gray
this
area.
being
area.
heterosexual males that are okay with
I know
the things that
exactly.
we do.
I know exactly what it is, Kyle.
What is it, Chase?
Straight guys have always acted and been expected to act a certain way. We don't act that way because we don't give a fuck what people think. So we don't conform to somebody's preconceived notion of how a straight guy acts because we're open and comfortable with our sexuality. So it's like, oh, there's something wrong here. When, if anything, and I did see this in that short video you sent of the Instagram comments, somebody accused us of gay baiting. Like literally, I don't know, roughly 20 comments, 19 out of the next 20 comments were saying how they were wrong. And I agree with what they were saying in theory. It was, they're not gay baiting, they're being themselves. And it doesn't go with how we think straight men should act because we're comfortable and open with what we're doing.
Mhm.
We don't concern ourselves with, like, when you're in middle school, like one of the biggest disses, and it's like social suicide. If somebody's like, "Oh, you're gay," that's a diss. They literally just be like, "You're gay," and it's like, "Well, fuck." You have to like tell people you're not gay and stuff. It's like we don't care. Somebody calls us gay, it's like, "Yeah, you don't know anything about us."
If anything, it's more
Chase
funny.
was wearing short shorts all the way back in high school, getting made fun of for that. I roll my jeans, and I started doing that in high school. Would wear skinny jeans and roll my jeans in high school. Would get made fun of for wearing skinny jeans because that was not cool. Get made fun of, called gay. Did not care. Whatever. I thought they were tight. I still wear them today.
Right.
And now they're couldn't. Like, it's been cool to wear skinny jeans.
So
I
you
think
started that trend.
I think they're going on the out now. I think skinny jeans are starting to be not as cool.
You heard it here
Um,
first. Kyle started the skinny jeans.
But
trend.
regardless, it's not caring what people are going to say and just doing whatever we want to do, and we do the same thing with our content. But if we're not thinking about it the right way, of course, we're down to hear it out. and
Yeah, I'm
listen.
always down to. I want to hear other people's opinions, and that's how you grow. Is that if people didn't have different ideas and didn't think differently, nobody would grow and we wouldn't be progressing.
I think it's also just because gay baiting's more of an issue now, more than ever. Like,
Yeah, with
and
the
I think it's
media.
more of a prominent thing now than it was back when we were kids or when we were younger. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, in general, gay baiting, like, you got like even when I first met you guys, when I started hanging out with you guys, I had to get more open pretty
Yep.
quickly because if
Or
I
get the
didn't show
fuck
you
out.
my, if I
One
didn't
of
show
the
you my
options.
dick, then I wasn't part of the group. Like, that was just part of the. I had to show you my dick, and now I'm part of the group. That's just it. You know what I mean? So like, now that I've shown it, it's like part of it. But like even before any of this happened, that's how you guys were. So now it's just like the times are catching up. And you're still at the same point, but people don't see that. They
Dude.
just see that one video, and they're like, "Fuck these guys, gay
Yeah.
baiting."
So to me, you guys, in my heart, and this is kind of an underlying theme of how I'm trying to live my life. I know I've talked with you boys about it before, but we have I'm not trying to toot our own horn, but we have influence. We started a successful moving company. We started getting attention online. We started making a little bit of money and, run a successful moving company, whatever. People sometimes, and throughout this little journey that we've been on together, look to us for either what to do, or like guys on the rugby team will say stuff like, you guys are successful, like what are you doing? Like we've had friends come up and try to meet with us to see what we're doing. So it comes with a little bit of influence and power. What I'm trying to do is use whatever sort of influence I have to have a positive impact on this world. And if that means being able to break down what are literally antiquated social norms of this is how straight males, alpha males who have power and influence and can make money and, can have, an effect on the relationships around them, use that influence for good. And if that means we're just open about shit and we do shit a different way to make people feel more included, make people feel appreciated for who they are, make sure people feel like they have a voice and are heard, then yeah, that's what we're trying to do. It has nothing to do with, definitely nothing malicious. So if we are doing something wrong, if I am doing something wrong, I'm down to change.
I almost want a different name. I don't even like the word alpha male anymore. Like,
yeah.
That's not really what it is. It's like you can be masculine and have masculine tendencies.
We're alpha beta males.
Yeah, alpha beta males. I like that.
Well, whatever it is, and I agree with you, Desi.
joke.
There's like, obviously it is nothing but a negative connotation of alpha males, but that is what it is. We make money. People look to us for influence. I mean, it is what it is. But if we can use that influence, whatever that influence is, when people in our families and our friendships, we are the center of attention, use that attention for good. Use that attention to make sure somebody feels loved and appreciated and heard and respected and included. That is like exactly what it is. It's not like, oh, we just make money and have power, so we use that to abuse people and get higher status or make more money or whatever it may be. We use it for the opposite.
It also does. It's more fun now too, because like even when I first met you guys too, like you always involve people. We're super hyphy, get people up and at them. And it's like the videos now doing that is just you guys. It's not even like we're trying to do that.
Borderline force people,
yeah,
drag them into
like,
our
you're gonna have fun with me, motherfucker.
You're going to have fun. Oh, you don't feel like having fun? That's
Good.
too
I got something
goddamn
for your
bad.
bitch ass.
I'm gonna make you laugh.
Yeah. I've converted more than one Karen in my day of, oh, you starting off wrong with me. I got something for your bitch ass. And by the end, by the end, she's brand new. I've converted more than one Karen and drug her into my shenanigans and forced her to have fun and crack a smile.
It's usually at a grocery store or something like that.
Out in public, at the gym, whatever it may be. Yep.
Yeah, and we get hollered at by gay guys all the time. And I, for one, I take that as a compliment.
That's a fucking I need it. I went to have you guys been to
makes me feel good.
What's it called? What's Westport, the gay bar in Westport, something house.
Hamburger Mary's.
No.
House.
Yes. What is it?
House.
I've
Something
never been.
H-A-U-S.
Brick House.
No, that's a restaurant.
Hold on.
No, that's also
It's
a song.
Fountain House.
Fountain House. Yeah.
Fountain House.
Fountain House
in
Kansas City.
Westport. I went and I need that. I need to go there once a month just strictly for my ego. I'm walking in, the forwardness of gay guys out and about who have had a couple drinks. I need that shit in my life daily. I'm walking past the stairs. These boys are literally sexually assaulting me with the eyes, and I'm like, what's up, baby? How you doing? Not gay bait anything, but being friendly, sometimes getting recognized from TikTok, but just I'm here for it and open. And of course, homie came up and tried to holler at me. I was like, hey, I'm straight. That's my girl back there, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, you motherfucker. Like,
I gotta ask.
But get out of here.
Always be honest and open and be friendly. Just have a fucking open heart, dude.
Which that's
honestly.
another thing. Gay
Hold
dudes
on, don't
are
just
mad
go over the
forward.
fact that you were at that gay club or whatever it was. Why were you there? The people want to know.
I was out with 3 girls. And
One of them was singing.
One
there,
of them,
right?
yeah, one of them.
And what was his name?
No, it was my friend Talia from high school, who's a fucking singer performer, and I think she might be bisexual. But she's just fucking lovely in every single aspect, and that's where she likes to hang out or wanted to go that night. So we went there, and I had probably the most fun I've ever had going out. So, not the most, but it was very fun.
Am I mistaken, or did you also go to a drag show at Blakeston?
Yes, I 100% went to a drag show at Missy B's. Had a drag competition. Everybody was very friendly. I was assaulted by the doorman, which I wasn't worried about.
This man couldn't even get inside the door before
I couldn't
he
even
got
get inside the
assaulted.
door, and it was not an ass smack. It was a full ass grab.
And hold.
Hold
And
on,
I
the
could
package.
see how if a homie was doing it to somebody who wasn't as physically capable, or I wasn't worried about it. If I needed to, I'd have dropped his ass like a bad habit, and it didn't make me uncomfortable, but he did help himself. And I was like, fuck, dude, if he did that to like some twink who's not going to fucking beat anybody up and felt uncomfortable, I don't like that. But yeah, I didn't like that. Anyways, went to the drag show. me and Blakeston quickly became the center of attention in the crowd. We're just sitting there watching. I had the MC on my lap. He made me, I don't know if they want he or she, I don't know. He wanted a kiss on the cheek, gave him a little peck on the cheek. He liked that. They were dragging us into the show when we were in the crowd.
That's
He
hilarious.
was hollering at Blakeston's thighs because Blakeston was wearing the jorts. I was up front, and they were telling me to get my handsome ass out of there. Like they were making us feel like $1 million, and it was the most
And
fun.
they all knew you were straight.
Yeah, well, I was there with the girl I was dating at the time. I said, I'm here with my girl. Yeah, he did. He did. He was like, oh, fuck her. He was making, he was talking shit. He was literally talking shit on her. He was like, oh, fuck her. She don't need to know. And I was like, hey.
She's right there. See, that's so funny,
her
dude.
So I was dating this girl at the time. It made her uncomfortable how comfortable I was. I let homeboy sit on my lap. He said, give me some sugar right here. I said, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Gave him a peck on the cheek. Literally didn't even think. No uncomfortability from my end.
Yeah.
And it made her uncomfortable how I was not uncomfortable.
So
and I was like, yeah, this ain't for me.
How was the sex afterwards?
He was a gentle lover.
That didn't spark anything inside of your little brain, your little heart,
Inside of my little head.
inside your
The
little head.
No, I
little head.
Yeah, I felt good. I was like that. I told Blake, I was like, we need to go back, dude. And he agreed. It was like one of the most fun things we've ever done.
I've
Fine,
never
we'll
been.
do it.
I've heard it's fun though.
Very fun.
Where's Missy B?
Right at the corner of 39th and Southwest Traffic
Like
Light.
Westport.
In
That's
Westport.
what I thought was the Fountain House. Where's
No,
Fountain
No,
House?
Fountain House
That
is
is
on the
in
other
Westport.
side of Westport.
Yeah, in like from next door to Ale House, I think. Ale House is on the corner.
yeah,
and it's
kind of
next
there.
door.
It's where that you've never been to any of those places down there, so I
I've
don't
never
know.
seen movies.
I don't party hard.
We could describe you where it was and you
I
wouldn't
got
know.
a kid.
Okay.
That you
got two. Who you forget?
Even before.
Oh yeah.
You never
What was my
had.
excuse then? Help me here.
You're not a drinker. You're not a partier.
I'm an anti-social. I'm an
Mhm.
anti-socialist.
He do cut a rug when he goes out, though.
I will cut me a rug. I'll burn a hole in the rug.
The drag competition was incredibly fun. Such a good vibe. Definitely hanging out with the type of people I'm trying to be hanging out with. Everybody was open and inclusive except for the doorman who assaulted me. Who I was
Which
like, well, hold on.
there's one thing I want to talk about as well was it's not everybody, you know, but like gay guys are super forward, which is very good. But like Chase getting his ass grabbed, I mean, been sexually assaulted multiple times.
Yeah.
Multiple ass grab, dick grab, handsy. Like,
But
there's
it's
only
not-
been one time I borderline almost had to fuck a dude up. Every other time I'm just like, hey man, don't touch me like that. Like we can hang out. I'll give you a hug, whatever, but like just don't
Good.
grab me.
Yeah.
There's only one time I had to get like super physical with the guy in that, but whatever. He ended up getting kicked out the club. But
Yeah, there's
So he
gonna
was
be
belligerent.
there's gonna be nuisance no matter what. There's gonna be nuisance type
no matter
people,
what.
yeah.
So it's like not like we're. I guess the point is it's not like we aren't dealing with like repercussions of being good looking guys and being out and about and the way that we act. We are getting grabbed up and.
I try to
wrapped
use that for good though. No
Then
matter
again, it's not only gay guys that do it. You remember when we went to that one random cafe or cafeteria?
Yep,
And
that woman,
old lady.
yep. She was-
grabbed
Oh
somebody's
my
pecker.
God! Yeah,
she was.
She grabbed someone's pecker.
What's
aggressive.
crazy
old
is
ladies too be handsy.
For real though.
When they got nothing to lose, that's where they really let it all
so
out.
it's usually gay guys who are the most forward and aggressive with it.
Mhm.
But I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to say sexually assaulted. I've been gawked at and grabbed at more by older women than I have gay guys.
And
But
by
then
me.
I don't go out like you guys do. But
Yeah.
on moves
Mhm.
several times. I remember I was like 14, 15 on a move. I was thick back then too. It's just in the genetics. I can't remember the exact words she said, but she was like, "Oh my God, he works out, don't he? He used some word that ladies use. It was before thick was a thing,
Badass.
and bootylicious. It was-
Husky.
Big
he
fat
was like, it's
dumper.
pretty much along the lines of you can tell he works out.
Overweight.
And then I'm going backwards down the inclined ramp, carrying a piece with my dad, and she just helps herself and grabs me as I'm walking by
When
and
you're
does a
underage.
grab and a hold as I'm going by. I'm sure she didn't know I was 15.
She was
I
spotting
probably
you.
looked
She was
like
spotting you.
She was spotting
That's
you.
how I spot
she
you.
spot you all
spotted
the
me.
time.
She spotted me down
Sometimes
the
I
ramp.
spot you at the front and back to make sure that you're supported.
Yeah, and
I'm not gay baiting, for sure.
so I was like 14, maybe 15, but I probably looked like I was like 19.
Yeah.
And
remember the
she helped
facial hair.
herself, and I'll never forget it. I
And-
wasn't mad about it. I was like, yeah, that's funny.
Do the front next time.
But I was underage, and that was the only weird
It's
part. But she
defi-
probably didn't know.
It's definitely different for us. And that's what I was saying. Even with the doorman who full on grabbed my ass, I definitely wasn't mad or even really uncomfortable because we have it's literally a luxury that if you had to fuck somebody up, you just fuck them up. And a lot of people don't have that luxury of, if something happens to me, I'm just throwing down.
Yeah, her husband was there to get fucked up if need be.
Right.
Was
So
right there in the garage watching the thing go down.
But that for the record, we have been spotting each other way before it was a camera on. Don't let it. It was not to record. It was literally never in my thought process. I'm over here spotting Steven. Oh, you going down the ramp, getting a handful of ass with the finger in the ass, spotting him. And that was for nobody's attention other than to make us laugh.
We do that a lot.
And it was like, oh, you needed a spot, dog. I was there for you, dog. Right, dog? Please, homie. Please, friend.
I don't
love
know
me.
if you've seen the Swamp Ass series, but that's been happening for the longest before we ever started recording it.
Also, the blown out underwear. That's been.
But, oh yeah, I
forever.
remember the word she used. It was, that boy is perky. I can tell he works out, or he was
Perky.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
The word was
Who
perky.
said that?
Just the old lady who assaulted me.
Perky was the word.
Yeah, it was perky.
That was not what I was thinking at all.
Yeah.
I was thinking fat ass or something.
What happened?
He already told
Already
the story. He couldn't
Where
think
were
of the
you?
word.
No, to the perky.
What do you think of SAGs now?
Droopy is more like the word now.
He has to look at himself in the camera to make sure.
But that just goes to show that was way before any camera was on. We was out here spotting each other because it was funny.
It almost happened to be that the camera just happens to be
Right.
now. Yeah, it's just like, oh shit, we're recording it now.
We just started to try to gain some attention, notoriety, hilarity, spread the laughs by recording the shit we were already doing.
That's an excellent
Honestly.
example of how we used to be gay without pay or without views. We were just
Right.
spotting each other.
So whoever thought we were gay baiting, you can fuck off unless we're wrong. Please help us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We've been doing it for
So
over a decade.
We've been gay baiting, but it's just for each other.
What do you
and it's
call
just-
that?
That's just gay. No, we're gay. I don't know. So stupid.
Damn it.
Oh, so like this is all right. So this is here's the story. We're in
And I
me,
got one after you, Kyle.
me, Chase,
And I'll
and
follow up one, hopefully.
me, Chase, and Steven are down in Dallas, and we're in the moving truck.
Oh God! I couldn't help myself, you guys.
And
Fucking
I can't even remember the thing. So it started off. We've done this joke since we were kids.
It
where
was the comment. It was I just know it's pink. It was started off with the comment.
well, I said something like, "Oh, eat my ass, Chase," and then Chase was like, "Present it," and so I was like, "Fucking bet." And I get up.
We're in a moving truck on. I'll tell. We're in a moving truck on the bench. So his ass get up there.
No,
His,
we're on I-70 eastbound. No, we're in Dallas.
his
lied.
ass is eye level with me. Reverse this
You're a
because
frame.
Steven's driving. Steven was on this side, but Steven's driving. I'm over here. He pulls his pants down. He's got his ass down.
So I'm right here. I can see it all going down on peripheral. I refuse to turn my head to look because
Right,
I
and-
wanted to be tough.
Exactly. I also refuse to turn, so I'm over here doing this number.
And I see Chase just fucking
Show my POV.
begging to not look, but couldn't help it.
Kyle's looking at me through his legs. I'm over here doing this number.
And it was could not control the urge to stare him in his brown eye.
It was a reflex in the neck. I couldn't.
And then I think it went
It's
like
just
this.
interesting. It's not gay.
Hold on. I think it went like this. Was it pink? Because I wanted to. They say I know it's pink, and I asked, was it pink? And then no, maybe Kyle did. I can't remember. Either way, and then Chase responded with,
I said, no, it wasn't pink. It was like a
wasn't
mixture.
brown
It was
either.
it was a healthy mauve.
"It's a healthy mixture of brown and pink."
I was like a healthy mixture of brown and pink. It was a nice mauve,
Oh my!
which it truly was.
That's so funny.
I couldn't think.
So
of that.
now you know.
I know.
It's not
Can
pink.
I get a picture though?
And there's no footage of that anywhere ever,
It
except
was
for in our minds.
pure interest, dude. That's just if somebody has their asshole out. That's just pure interest. That's not gay. It was literally I'm with you,
Curiosity
Steven.
killed
I'm
the
right
cat.
I
here.
saw him. This number. I'm looking at him through my legs to see if he's looking.
I made brown eye contact, and then I made eye contact with Kyle.
No, and he was caught. Bad dog.
And Kyle was smiling too.
I
Kyle
said, "You looked."
I have never told anybody to present it after that. I learned my lesson.
I got
pumped.
same thing happened to me the other. This is literally what, like last week, Chase,
What happened?
Oh, that you did it. You
Where
presented
you-
was
yourself?
literally
told
4.5
me-
days ago.
to eat your ass, and I said, "Fucking present it then."
Oh yeah, and I
And
said,
he
yeah, bet,
presented.
yeah.
And
I did
then-
not look.
I did.
I watched
He
Kyle,
said,
and
"Look me.
I can
Look
confirm
me in my eye."
Kyle did not look. However, Chase hit us with the joke. You said the absolute black color. What was it?
Vanta
Vanta
Black.
Phantom Black.
No, Vanta.
Vanta. Jace was like, I'll show you Phantom Black or something.
I'll show you
Vanta
Vanta
Black.
Black.
I love how we keep telling you the name. He still says it wrong. I'll show you Fanta Black.
You guys have a hairy, dark
That's the fat
asshole.
boy coming out of
Yeah, I said I'll show you Vanta Black.
And then he fucking presents it, and then he
And
showed him the
let's
Phantom Black.
Let's clear
Vanta.
that. I didn't look purely on. I remembered when he looked at mine, and I wanted to keep that as he looked, and I didn't look when he presented. That's why I've looked before. Let's just get that out.
I got twice.
Get that out.
All this to show.
It is what it is, man.
All this to show is whether the camera's on or not. We out here doing not the same shit. We're out here doing more shit.
Much worse.
When the camera's not on. So it's like we're just being ourselves and being honest and open and fucking cracking our own shit up.
Does it count as gay baiting if it's just each other?
Yeah.
I'll gay bait you if you gay bait
I'll be
me.
telling Steven, hey,
I think that's called experimenting.
Steven, pull your pants down for content. Yeah, pull your fucking seriously pull your pants down for content.
Whip your fucking dick out.
Can I see, please? And it's just we out here on some shenanigans shit. That's it.
Yeah, I was talking to Steven the other day.
Sorry, on some gay shit.
Stupid, man.
So dumb.
So
slightly different.
fucking
That is
dumb,
so
man.
funny.
We're
Holy shit.
as you guys can clearly see over the past 20 minutes, we are legitimately the village idiots.
Yeah,
That's
we're
it.
stupid.
so dumb. And that's was where I was going. I was talking to Steven the other day, and we were kind of like discussing this, like, oh, do we want to talk about gay baiting for the first podcast or not? And I was telling him, I was like, man, at the end of the day, like, I'm every day, we're together and we're laughing. We're having a good time, camera on or camera off. We were fucking laughing, and not a lot of people get to experience that in their life, and I feel so very blessed to be able to do that.
For real.
How crazy is that?
And like I was like, as long as we get to continue doing that, if we do something, God forbid, like horrible and get canceled or something, which I hope we don't. I don't think we ever will. I mean, we're all very open guys and are open to learn, and we want to do good and not do anything bad. But even if we do get canceled, I mean, that fucking sucks. But we'll still be together and we'll still have fun. And
we just have to figure out how to make money other ways.
yeah.
I was talking to Dom, my girlfriend. I was on the phone with her this morning,
Dominic Toretto.
and she said,
Dominatrix.
Family. I was talking to Dom this morning, and she said, "What are you about to do?" I said, "After the doctor's appointment, I'm going to meet up at Kyle's with Kyle, Desi, and Steven. And she's like, "Oh, another boys' day." And I was like, "Dude,
every
yes,
day.
every single
Every
day,
day.
I get to go and hang out with you homies." And for real, Kyle, we won't get canceled.
I don't
We
think we
say
will.
the dumb shit, but we 100% have open hearts and are down to learn and grow. And it's just the jackasseries who try to do the wrong thing and then stick to their guns or double down. It's like, dude, don't just be loving and caring, and you'll never be able to make everybody happy. Never. No matter what we post, there's going to be somebody who's mad for one reason or another, whether it's quote unquote being accused of gay baiting or whatever it may be. There's going to be somebody pissed off. So I feel like as long as we have open hearts and genuinely want to do the right thing and love people, whatever, we're just living life.
I was like when we did the Pride Parade last year.
So
Before,
fun.
So
which
fucking
one
fun.
was so cool. It was a fantastic experience. It's up there with one of the best experiences of my life.
Agreed.
But like before the parade started, we went around to like the other floats, the other things, and we're just talking to literally everybody and getting the lowdown,
Getting into scrapes.
having fun, messing around, making people laugh, just dragging people in our shenanigans, and it was just everybody catches the conversation.
Yep.
And
And nobody's
Not
safe
an
from
ear is safe.
ain't nobody safe
Not
from
an
getting
ear
drugged
is
into
safe.
it.
Even then, I remember I was on live while we were doing that whole thing, and people were like trying to say that it's like, oh, they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know the flags and all this because there's like different, all the different.
It's like,
colored
yeah, we don't
flags.
know the flags. You know how many flags there are?
Well, we were talking to people about
And
the
you
flags.
can't say flag. They don't like
Oh,
to be
yeah,
called
yeah.
flags.
Shut up. You're a fucking
Oh, it's a
idiot.
different word. Sorry. Never mind.
Yeah.
But there are, I looked it up. I looked up pride flags and Google. There was literally
Yeah,
like
there's so
30.
many.
I was like, what? The different
Yeah,
colors?
so that was one of the things. We were walking around because each float had a different flag, and we were just asking, what because we are new to this kind of scene, and we don't really know too much about it, and we've learned a tremendous amount.
I was on some gang shit. I said, hey, rep your flag.
Yep, it's true. You
Yeah,
did.
just asking people what the flag meant, what it stood for, and learning and growing, and we're always down to learn and grow. Which
There
is
was
like
one that has some purple, black, and white in it, and I was all about it because purple's my favorite color. I didn't know what it was. I had to ask her, and she told me what it was, and I said, bet it up. That's my favorite because it's purple.
He does like purple.
They said they were the Crips. I think. They weren't part of the. They weren't part of the.
They weren't part of the parade.
Wrong flag.
They was
were the
actually
different
looking out
parade.
on the block. No, but dude, that pride parade was insanely
So fun.
fun.
Yeah.
Don't get it
Insanely-
twisted. We like the attention too, but
Yeah.
Not even just that.
we
That
paid
literally
to
was
be
just
in there
fun.
just like everybody else did.
Right.
Mhm.
We paid for the signs too. We made our own signs just for
If
that.
you
Like,
guys-
We
didn't,
still have
know,
them.
If you
yeah, we
guys
still got
watch that, we spent three days of all four of us making these signs for the back of my truck to have these huge LGM logos, which is on my shirt. Oh, 1 second. It was this number, this logo. It was this number. It was this logo, but like rainbowed out and hung on the side of my truck. It was very cool. It was very freaking cool.
Yeah. We still have those, right?
Hopefully,
They got taken.
We have at least one.
we could use them again.
The one I made.
good
I like
They
the
got
one
taken
that was outside.
the worst one. Yep. No.
So Chase and Kyle.
We don't need to get
gangbanged
into it.
One of the
don't worry about
signs
it.
because we had two.
You remember that
because-
one time?
It wasn't
It's-
that
Shut up
bad.
so I can
No.
say the story.
No. You know what? You can talk shit all you want, but you still
The-
fucked up the logo.
The
in
logo
office.
in the office.
Yeah.
That was not even a real
How
truck
dare you
anymore.
forget
let
a
me,
dimension?
Let me blame that on someone else. I'm over here making this masterpiece, and by masterpiece I mean I'm just doing our logo to have a cool office, and I have this number in my ear at all times, and by all times I mean every other 10 minutes. Desi in my ear talking about why are you spending so much time on that? You're wasting our money and time and dime and
Wine
I
and
blame you
dime.
for me missing one line in the whole thing, and it did contort it a little bit.
You fucked
I'm
up.
not gonna lie.
You fucked up.
No, it didn't even change it to the casual look. I didn't even notice it until somebody pointed it out to me,
Yeah.
so I can't say nothing. But you're an idiot,
It's
Steven.
like the panels at the office. I did all the designs, and we're like, okay, Steven, here's yours. You can do this one.
No, you better stop that.
That was Trevor.
Oh yeah, no, never mind. That was Trevor.
I
My
let
bad,
my
bad,
Trevor,
bad,
I
bad,
let
bad,
my
bad.
nephews loose on it, and they did their thuck dizzle.
Yep.
And then I tried to make it better, and
it
it
up.
didn't get much better.
They don't know what we're talking about.
Kinda
But
fucked that up.
we made 2 LGM rainbow signs. Kyle and Chase tag teamed one.
I thought we moved on from this. I thought
and
we were
then
telling
I did
different
one
stories.
by myself.
Mhm.
Oddly enough, we finished around the same time. Okay, you guys did help me paint it. But theirs looked like a 3rd grader did it, and mine looked like a 7th grader did it. So
Yeah, that's not true. All right, moving on.
You do remember first thing first, first turn out onto the parade. You knocked it off, hanging off the truck.
We spent weeks building this shit. Not weeks, like 3 or
Days.
4 days. The contraption to keep it on the truck was janky, I will
Yep.
admit.
Yep.
Desi was
The
in charge of that.
The moment we started,
Mm-mm.
his little nephew hit
Oh,
the,
you were making it better.
I tried to.
Okay. As you were.
the moment we started, his little nephew was driving because we were all in the back of the truck partying. Hit the throttle, hit the accelerator. I took a little stumble back, leaned on the sign, broke it. within 30 feet of us starting. I was like, what the fuck?
So we scrambled. Me and Chase scrambled. What do we just take a bunch of tape and just fucking?
Tape the piss and
We
tits out of
didn't
it.
even get to the parade. It was literally.
It was on the street before the parade. Yeah. We just moved. Luckily, in my truck, I always have mover tape. I taped the piss and fucking cock and shaft out of
tit
it.
out of it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about that.
Yep.
That's funny.
It actually
Daddy out here
probably-
putting out fires on the home front.
It was
Good
probably a
job,
lot
Chase.
stronger after that, honestly.
I think it,
It might
was
have been
stronger.
better.
It might have been
I
better
think-
than all the other ones, honestly.
Yeah.
So we're good.
It was. It was the only one I wasn't worried about after that.
We made this beautiful sign and we put the fucking smallest pieces of wood to hold
So
on to the
jankery.
truck.
So jankery.
I know we at least have
Jankery.
one of those signs still.
We have to. I think so.
Nice. Let us know your guys' thoughts on gay baiting. Is our content gay baiting genuinely for real? Or if you have some thoughtful and insightful input into the conversation, let us know. I think you guys, we have produced enough content. I've gone live for hundreds and hundreds of hours on my own shit. You guys have seen our true colors. There's no hiding what we're all about. So let us know what you think. I just want to be supportive and loving, caring, and empathetic and understand people's different backgrounds, the different shit that people have been through. And I think, I don't speak for the group, but I think their hearts are in similar
Agree.
places.
No, I
So,
fucking hate people.
Yeah.
Okay. no,
Desi
sorry.
doesn't care if you're gay or straight. He hates you.
I
He does not like you. No, Desi, you did used to be a lot more, way more introverted. You've probably tripled your extroversion since you started hanging out with us. Extroversion olive oil.
That was just
He's
because
no
of,
longer an
of
extroversion.
Chirac.
Yeah.
You got to be to yourself in Chirac. You
Right.
want to try and play games.
Yep.
Then you come here and then everybody's like, "Oh, let me see your dick." I'm like, "All right."
I was dragging him out of his pants. I mean, shell, and yeah, here we are.
But hang on.
I remember when you first started coming around. I remember thinking like, oh, we got this little trial period. If this guy's gonna last, like we started off kind of like
Show us your
toning
dick.
our personalities down a little bit, and then he came and met the challenge. I'll tell you what.
And now Desi's one of us.
See,
One
Corbin,
of
there you
One of
go.
us.
Sorry.
One of us. One of us.
He passed with flying rainbows, colors. Yep.
Gay baiting. Stop.
If you guys want to come check us out in the upcoming Kansas City Pride Parade, make sure you come and say what's up to us, and
June
we will
10th,
see
right?
you there.
Come
June
to
10th.
us. Yeah.
June 10th. See
Come
you in
on in.
the
I'll
Kansas
see
City
you
Gay
there.
Pride Parade. Is it called Gay Pride Parade? Or is it just Pride Parade?
Pride parade.
Pride parade. I
Pride
think.
Parade.
It's
We'll
more
see you
than
there.
just gay because it's lesbians, it's transsexuals, it's pansexuals, and so many other flags. That's what all the flags are.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
LGBTQ
Stop saying
IA
that.
plus
You
to
can't
cover
say
your
flag.
bases.
Look at him go.
Stop saying flag.
Sorry.
Can't say that.
I'm biting my tongue. I'm biting my tongue right now so I don't get canceled. All right. We're out of here.
All right, Desi, turn this thing off.
Love you. Bye.